Our contracts are stagnant. And before 3 years ago, there had been no increases on contracts for over 15 years. Let me say that number again. Before 3 years ago, there had been no increase in contracts for over 15 years. That's right, boom. That's right. I don't have to tell you that the price of everything is going up. We are living in trying times. As you know, in New York City, you can go to the city and they are now selling Lucy eggs in bodegas because the price of eggs have gone up. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm a Brooklyn kid, and the only thing that I haven't known bodegas to sell were Lucy cigarettes. So that tells you how difficult things are for our people. The human services workforce is 77% women, 64% people of color, and over half are women of color. But despite the value that we provide, we're the third lowest paid industry in the state. Let me say that again. We are the third lowest paid industry in the state. And now we need action. This year we are asking for what? What are we asking for? What are we asking for? 7.8% to pay our workers a fair wage and ensure that programs stay open and thriving. I'll tell you what this means for my organization a little bit later. But first, I want you to hear from someone who is a worker and sees the reality of doing more but less. The bottom line is we do a full day's work and get 80 cents on the dollar for pay. I'm going to bring somebody up here to tell you what that is like, how difficult it is. And without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Derek Galloway from CerCare. Come on up, Derek. Now, you have all heard from Derek how hard it is to live on a human services wage in this state. So today, what we want to do is we want to announce the We Can't Wait Challenge. And we are challenging legislators to join us in supporting our workers and our organizations. Starting today, legislators will post daily about what it would be like to live on the average salary of a not-for-profit worker. That average salary is $36,588 a year. That is approximately $100 per day before taxes, not after, before taxes. Now, this isn't the same as actually making it work, right, on these salaries like our staff and the people we work with do. But we are grateful for the legislators leaning into this effort to show how important this is. We Can't Wait starts today, and we are challenging our elected officials to post daily. Rent, childcare, health care. With a salary of $36,588, how are you going to take care of all of that? You can't. So we can't wait for what? 7.8. And at this time, I would like to bring up one of our strongest supporters, Senator Jessica Ramos from the 13th District of Queens. Queens is in the house. My organization, Center for Alternative Sentencing and Employment Services, for those of you who know us in New York City, we are cases. Let me tell you something. We are an organization that serves everybody, but our constituents are black and brown marginalized people who are in need of support so that they can find their way to their own personal agency. That is who we serve, and that is what we do. The other thing that's really important to understand is that the people that provide the services, I always tell people I haven't provided direct services in a long time. I serve the people who serve the people who serve the people. But let me tell you something about those people who are doing the work. Those of you who are here today, many of us, and I've been there, right? We live in the same housing projects the people that we work with live in. We ride those same trains, and sometimes we don't make as much as the people we serve. We deserve more. I have consistently had people in my organization ask me not to make a ton of money. I just want to make what I'm worth. I don't want 80 cents on a dollar. I want a full day's pay for a full day's work. And you know what I have to say to them? We have 7.8. We're saying that today. You know what I have to say to them? We have opened our coffers and we are giving you everything that the government has given us. They need to give us more. So this is what this is about today. the government needs to give us more, and we're not just talking about just pay, because we know when we tell them just pay, they come back with 2.8 or 1.8. No, we are putting a number to that, 7.8. 7.8. We need that, that's right, 7.8, 7.8. 7.8. We need the math to math, all right. So without any further ado, I will bring up Maria Lozado, the CEO of NIMIC, to close the show.